So, hello and welcome everybody. This is my first ever blind stream playthrough. Usually I stick to games I've already played before, and I have said on record that usually my first time through something wouldn't be a game I've never played before, but I think when games hit a certain age, it's maybe okay to apply that to a stream. I'm really excited to play this. I've never played it before. I only loaded it up last night to just basically make sure everything was working fine. It seems to be looking okay, but an obvious caveat is this is an emulation. It has been a notoriously difficult game to emulate over the years. I know it has had problems, and this latest build of PCSX2 has hopefully fixed a few of those issues. So yeah, this is very exciting. We're going to again because this is a first time through, we're going to do this. So hello everybody. The atmosphere seems incredible, so I don't know whether that will translate to how it appears when I play. Hello Sunny Bauer, nice to see you. I'm going to spoil everything, especially since I played so much of it. So prepare yourself. Oh well. I know nothing about it other than the main character's called Fiona. I don't even know what the dog's called. But we will get started momentarily. Just fingers crossed the emulation's working well tonight. I'm getting fed up of getting plagued by emulation issues when we do a stream. So here we go. I really like the atmosphere. I got almost like a Parasite Eve vibe from the music just then. Oh, here we go. Hello, Nick. Never seen anything about this game. Me either. Other than what Fiona looks like, really. And the dog is called Huey. Looks good so far. What's concerned crashes? No. Haunting Ground has been notoriously difficult because it has major sort of glitches with its shadows and post-processing effects. It's heavily post-processed, this game, with lots of blur and things like that. And the emulator has always struggled doing it, like the blur's offset. You have to run it in OpenGL to get around the shadows issues. So I'm hoping it's going to behave itself. Oh, look at the glorious fixed cameras. Well, fixed to a point, you know what I mean. It uses analog control. It's not tank control. A large tree is sprawled out here. Look, it's got environmental descriptions. Look at it. And from what I know about this game, is it shares a lot of its DNA with the Clock Tower series. PC Worth, hello, nice to see you, thank you. I haven't played this since I had it from a PS2. The door is being blocked by that wooden box. There's got to be something I can do. I can crawl through there, surely. There's a hole here, but it's far too small for me. I'm guessing that's a dog puzzle then, I assume, when you've got the wolf or the dog or whatever. So this game is quite special to the Resident Evil community because, from what we understand, some of like the Resident Evil 3.5 locations are actually in this game. You know, like the hallucination version. They recycled some of it, some of the locales for this, and what are these red things? And empty cages litter the area. What was that? It's hard to say what kind of, but I don't think it is still alive. Yeah, some of the locations were recycled for this, and obviously Lost in Nightmares. It's a PS2 game, then. It's PlayStation 2. After the loss of Numenor, Huey went on a journey, ended up here. Are we officially calling the wolf from RE4 Huey then? Such a large door. What could be on the other side? Oh, I liking this. I liking this. This feels like early Resident Evil. There's just so many ways to go. Chamomile. What does chamomile do then? A type of herb. Completely restores lost stamina. This frequently grows in the Arcleate region. It's a dead end. It's my belief that RE4 and Haunting Ground share more or less the same concept of Huey. RE4's being more brief. That's cool. I am not overly used to analog controls, like analog 3D controls. I'm much more at home with tank controls, but this game doesn't seem to have tank controls, unfortunately. It's like sort of Devil May Cry 1 vibes from how the game looks, actually, and plays at the minute, you know. What we got here? This seems to be the same gameplay type as DMC. Yeah, it looks very similar as well. You can hear the sound of a ticking clock. I have been in. I won't lie to you guys. I have been in this room. This was the room I tested the most of the emulation effects in. Call me old-fashioned, but I would prefer a normal set of clothes to these bed sheets. It's Spencer. Salazar.
Wait, don't go. Excuse me, but where are we? And how did I get here?
Yes, Master. We will keep her here for a while. I will make sure she stays comfortable.
What's the storyline? From what I understand, Nick, I mean, bearing in mind I know nothing about it, Fiona, this character here, it looks like she was in a car accident and has woken up in this place. And this is literally as far as we've got. No doubt that could have possibly been a leftover, Spencer. I would say that's almost certainly. Let's get changed then. Oh, who's this? Who's this chap? Game audio is a tad quiet. Let me boost it, sir. That was quite a quiet cutscene. How is that? It's not letting me examine anything now until I get changed. Reflective effects. I like it. Fiona, you mean not Jill? That's unfair. That is unfair. Oh.
Wait a minute. I remember being in the car with...
If I could just find a map of the place, then I could get my bearings. Harbear, hello, welcome to Haunting Ground. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. The beginning of Fiona's story seems to be the 3.5 concept of the girl and the bow dog waking up to the depths of the Spencer estate. Was there a storyline of a girl waking up? Additional actions. Kick! I can kick! I'm not entirely defenceless. Throw. Is that like Ashley's mechanic where you can throw the lamps at things? Crouch. Hey, we've got some more controls than the average Resident Evil title. Backstep. I assume that's like Alyssa's. Push background objects. Charge. After running for a few seconds, press square to tackle an enemy. You should be able to hit the enemy. Okay. Action has been saved to your file, so... That's kick. Okay, and then a brief shove. So crouch. I assume that's for hiding behind things. And backstep. Neat. Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I think from what I know, this game is basically like a spiritual successor to the Clock Tower series. The only Clock Tower game I've ever played is the SNES one, which is really quite cool. It's just like a side-scrolling sort of survival game, which was really cool. I wonder whose portrait this is. A chest used to store clothes. I'm not used to this environmental detail, guys. Just not used to it. What a powerful piece of art. The eyes really feel like they are peering deep into one's soul. Are these clocks save spots? Excuse me. Yeah, I figured it. Castle Suite. The castle version, I think, the one with the fog. Oh, interesting. I assume it's the same model to that of Jill from RE5. They do look very, very similar. The fire burns, emitting a red glow. Why can't we have this in Resident Evil anymore? I've got no. I assume I've got no map at the moment. No. The atmosphere is really, really good with the headphones on. Several people appear to be clasping their hands in prayer. Locked from the other side. You'll have to forgive me if I'm not terribly interesting through some of it while I'm just trying to figure out my bearings. It's painful enough, I know, sometimes when I play a Resident Evil game where my memory's hazy. This time I genuinely do not know what I'm doing, which makes it very interesting. I like the fact that there's not any real sort of loading. That's pretty good. It's a nice. Is that like a sanity effect? Oh. Ah, has this got like eternal darkness style sanity effects then? Does that happen every time I examine it? Won't let me do it at once. The jiggle physics. Let's not talk about that. Is this a 3.5? Do you recognise this? I'm always reluctant to go through a door in a new area. Quite methodical like this when I play a new game like this. Quite, you know, like to not go. You can hear something. So this is basically the PS2 version running through PC SX2 with as much of the post-processing effects maintained, but it is upscaled. I think it's something like 4 times the resolution. It's running, yeah, it's running beyond 1080, although my monitor's only 1080. So it's upscale. PS2 games do upscale really well. The only thing they sort of lose is the textures. Obviously can't be boosted any more than what they actually are. I can hear something. I'm really reluctant to go forward. The point of Clock Tower gameplay is that you aren't really formidable to fight. This is not like Resident Evil, so a lot of the time you have to just simply run away. In the demonstration that rolls at the beginning, the character hides behind the door here. From the creature I know is in this area. Well, I say the creature, the weird man who's in the intro. Oh, this looks like a lavender. lavender, purple, blue. Healing. Slightly reduces panic. Oh, okay. Something scribbled on the board. Luminescence are tiny creatures that respond to the ethereal energies given off by Azoth. They can be used to help track down nearby Azoth. What are Azoth? However, several precautions must be taken while handling them. The luminescents come into direct contact with an else infused item or being. They send forth a small charge which shocks the carrier. These must be like ghosts then or something. Direct contact with the open air. This time. No, you're not the only one, Fiona. Scholarly books. Not to state the obvious, but this is clearly a castle study. Why isn't this stuff in Resident Evil? I play this game and explore all the singular areas before going through a door. Yeah, it's the way to do it, especially when you've not got a map. So I'm having to try and sort of burn this into my memory as I go through it. Looks great, similar to the upscale of Outbreak. It does. Outbreak upscales very, very well, which is why they don't need to remake it. This desk is locked. I assume I need a small key. No. The script almost looks like that in an issue, but it's not all very good. Fiona's got a sense of humour. Uh-oh. I assume this is the debut of our guy. Yep. And creepy dolls. Great. So I haven't got a samurai edge this time, guys. Okay. Okay, that's disturbing. I'm going to do what the guy in the demo did. The demonstration. I'm going to hide behind this door. And then they try and open this door. Oh, there's blood underneath it. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? There's some kind of file here. Ah! No, it doesn't pause when you pick items up. No, 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 no. No, can I pick the doll up? Can I pick... No, can't pick the doll up. Can I go this way? Oh, God. Oh, I can go this way. Oh, no. I don't have time, so it's not letting me exit. Oh, hang on. A typewriter? A typewriter! I'm trying to rotate the camera with the right stick. It's absolutely ridiculous. Oh, this is horrible. I hate... Oh... It's like a fixed camera version of Outlast. I can see why it's definitely got Clock Tower vibes. No, 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 no. Oh, the music's drowning out. Oh, no, it's not. There's nothing down there. There's nothing down there, Fiona. Oh! should I do if I don't do something that thing will get me? Evasion points. Press the circle and near closets or beds to hide and escape your enemies that are pursuing you. Oh, very good. When hiding, Fiona's stamina recovers at an accelerated rate and her panic decreases at increased speed. Well, there's no meters. How do I know how I'm doing? This is back in the days before games had HUDs. Press the circle button once more to hide any... Oh, that's an outbreak mechanic, isn't it? Hiding something and then like under the bed and then press the button. Press the button. This is definitely hallucination. Well, probably the music. Yeah, it's wicked. It's good. If you an approach possible evasion point, the words "wait a second, what's this?" will be displayed again. It's neat. If you repeatedly hide in the same location over and over again, the enemy will soon catch it. AI. Evasion points. Well, I know what I'm going to do first. Let's. Oh no! Even let me save the game. Right, so this is evidently part like a tutorial. It probably is, yeah. Yeah, because it was getting like heightened, wasn't it? I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do I make a bolt for it? Oh right, okay, the game tells you. That's very handy. And now I'm going to go and save. Oh. So far, so Clock Tower. But quite good. The atmosphere is genuinely brilliant. So I don't know if I'm like timed in these areas before he comes back. I didn't go through this door last time. Let's see what this way. Okay. Let's go see what that type... Oh, can I pick up the doll? You've attained the Biscay doll? Debilitas... Oh. Debilitas favourite plaything. It is coated and caked in dough and gives off quite the pungent odour. I assume you can drop this somewhere and you lure him to it. A deciphering of the Book of Origins, Safuru Yatira, has uncovered the process for crafting life from Earth's soil. This golem needs not nourishment nor sleep, making the earthen garden the ultimate safekeeper of our deepest alchemic secrets or knowledge. I dubbed this creature a meth. As a prelude to a boss fight, I assume. A woman with wings protruding from her back. An angel, perhaps.
It's not a computer, that's for sure. It has alphabetic keys, though.
Come on, Fiona, seriously? Retro City, hello. The zoom effect was brilliant on entering the room. Has there been much of this so far? I think the game is heavily post-processed, yeah. I don't know how accurate it is to the original version, unfortunately, because I've never played... I mean, I've got Haunting Ground. I picked it up a couple of years ago off Amazon, but this is the emulated version. Ada John Mole. Yeah, I don't think that's quite going to work. I quite like how Fiona didn't know what a typewriter is. There's a big spider on that web. What do you... What is it? Is that 10 letters? I've no idea what this does. Okay. Oh wow, okay. You've obtained the Fiona plate click key. A thin... okay, you make your own key. A thin metallic plate with letters carved onto it. Again, I'll just remind people in the chat, this is my first time through the game. I have no idea what I'm doing. So please forgive me if I am dallying around. Nothing unusual, that age-old description. It's dark, I can't see anything. There's got to be more in this room, surely. What is this? This must be that golem. Have I got such tremendous heat with heat like this? I'm sure it's used for a fire. So I assume the typewriter then can make 10 keys, and I've probably wasted one. A huge doll made of earth blocks the door. There is a slot-shaped hole in the chest. Easy then, first puzzle. I have to say I'm pissed off that this isn't an RE game. We didn't get this on the PS2 era really. CVX looks a bit dated compared to this, and the outbreaks aren't as accessible due to the single player movement being the most focus point. Agreed, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how close to RE this is really. I think this is definitely more supernatural than RE. MF. I can't believe I've wasted one of those plates. You've obtained the Emeth plate key. Look, there's puzzles! Actual puzzles! You remember when they were a thing? We're running around for ages, not sure if you're doing the right thing or not. Or whether you're just totally wasting time. Is this Capcom as well? I wonder if this helped inspire the original direction of RE4. This is after RE4. This is 2005, so this is the same year that Resident Evil 4 came out. This might have even come out after RE4, actually. But yeah, this is Capcom. This is a Capcom game. It might have been... Did Clover Studios do this? Someone in chat. I believe this could have been a Clover game. Oh, I don't want to kick the golem. Right. It's the lion head door, look at that. That looks familiar, that symbol, doesn't it? Ominous camera angles. I wonder if there's supposed to be some lighting play there, like if she goes into shadow, she's shrouded in shadow. I wonder if that's an emulation issue. Hey, look, it's mixed red and green herbs. Some sort of chimney. Got a shiny item on that pillar over there. Why do the stairs stop halfway? This bench has been situated so it is facing the wall. No one can use it like this. Looks like an old well or something. What are these red urns? I've seen them all over the place. I'll need to find a key. Is it a lion key by any chance? There's something so excellently fresh about playing like a horror game that you've not played before. There's just, especially when it, I mean, this isn't that old, it's only 15 years old, but it's definitely a throwback to that sort of era, and God, I miss games like this. You play something like this and I'm just reminded just how much I miss the PS2 era and how fresh so many ideas felt. Crouch evasion. In addition to evasion points, you can avoid enemies by pressing the L1 button near a shadow. If the enemy is nearby, the camera will change to first person perspective, so you can watch the enemy as they search around. Got some real Mallet Island vibes from this castle. The gate is closed, there is no way through. It looks like this uses, in many ways, similar techniques to the Outbreak engine, because the Outbreak engine, anyone who follows Susie was pointing out on Twitter the other day, the Outbreak engine uses a clever combination of 3D camera angles and also 2D sprites to give some of the backgrounds additional detail, and I'm nearly certain that these two statues here, not these two, on this angle are 2D sprites, which is why they look slightly more detailed than they maybe should. It's a very clever technique, and one Outbreak uses really, really well. Something really wrong is going to happen in here. A bookshelf of fine design. A wealth of information, write it before your fingertips. Subject of music, okay. Oh, that's in no way creepy. That is... I don't want to pick the key up now. There's no piano. There's a big harp. There's a save spot. I need a save spot. Something really wrong is going to happen here. I know it.
Ah, Fiona. I see you finally awakened. There's something that I've wanted to show you for quite some time. Pull away that sheet behind you. That, my dear, is what you will become in the future. Go ahead. You may touch it. You will be mine, Fiona.
The storyline's going to be really weird, isn't it? This is starting to feel like a Silent Hill game now. Oh, God. Your average run-of-the-mill key. The key gives entry to inside the castle through the garden. A British villain, who would have thought? His voice sounded familiar as well. Wouldn't be surprised if it's one of the Capcom regulars. Fiona's character model is so well detailed. It looks stunning for a PS2 game. Okay. Luminescents are tiny creatures that feverishly pursue Fiona once they have caught one. If Fiona makes contact, it puts her in a state of panic. Also ruptures, producing a sound which attracts the okay, great. Luminescents do fade over time, but the most effective way to rid yourself of these troublesome creatures is to reach a neighbouring area and close the door. Doing this... okay, right. So these like extended chase sequences then. Let's not mess about and just go through this door. Quick. Quick. Why in the world is there a chair here? See, if this was a Resident Evil game, I'd sit down in the chair. Oh. Okay, the luminescence, they chase... oh, God. Yep. Let's do this. What? There's no door now. Wait, there's a hook here. A hook! Hookman! Maybe if I attach something to it. I could use that in place of a doorknob. Right, okay. Another chair. So you can't... can you actually... oh, you can shut doors. Oh, that's neat. Chicken jerky. What's that? The equivalent of a small amount of the dog's stamina. That's like that feels like an early spoiler. That does. Meat is being served. But what type of meat is it? As I play this, I'm just now. Ooh, wow. Hello, Resident Evil 4 location. If this isn't straight out of that, I'll not know what is. Why hasn't this been ported? You know, why is this lost to the PlayStation 2? It seems ridiculous. Man, this game is... Oh, I'm properly falling in love with this. This is stunning. Look at the candles react when you run past them. Look at these details. A cracked plate key. A metallic plate has been broken in half, the letters ST. Tapestries. This is a castle, and we have many tapestries. I wonder if there's an embroidery of one of the castle's many crests. I wonder if it looks a lot like the Spencer crest. There's not a lot in this room. It's just nice decoration. That looks like you can do something with it. We're going to have an awesome map moment, aren't we? Where this is going to lead up to a considerably... Yeah, let's shut that door. I know, I recognise where that is. It's right near the beginning of the game. Because I haven't got any items that are required to go back through the earlier parts yet. So let's... There's a plywood panel door blocking my path, but it could be broken easily enough. Do you just kick it? Yes. Castle sketch. Okay. A hand-drawn sketch of the Belly Castle. A section of the rooms in the basement have been coloured in red. Right, okay. This looks quite similar, I assume, to Remake and Zero maps. So the red areas, places you haven't finished exploring. Look, on the map's huge. I love that. I love the hand-drawn style of it. It's really quite nice. I don't know what the little red X's are. I need a key. Numerous expensive spirits stretch along the wine rack. I really like the fact that the candles are disturbed as you run past them. Now we've got yellow urns now. So, look I've got to head toward the red area then. I don't even know my bearings, that's the problem. I don't recognise like the earlier parts of the game or anything. Uh-oh.
I am Ricardo, keeper of the castle. So sorry to hear about your accident. Your parents. As Master Ugo and Mistress Ayla are both deceased, you, Miss Fiona, are the sole surviving heir of Belly Castle. Are you in pain, miss? Will you be all right? You've had a long day. Please, rest upstairs. Your bed has been prepared.
think there looked to be a little bit of visual, you know, sort of corruption there. It wasn't quite right. Hey, it's that dog. I was thinking the same thing. Antique doll lying here. It's Ramon Salazar. There feels like there's so much of like Resident Evil DNA in this that was, you know, clearly, you know, it really does feel like it was an early title that was reworked into something else. You can just see it. God, nearly an hour already. I'm just going to take a 1 minute break. I'll let you pour the map. And I'll be back in one moment. Just bear with me, guys. And we're back, guys. Thank you very much for waiting. Definitely unused RE4 assets. Yeah, it's clear, isn't it? Lots from 3.5. This is £28 on CEX. That's not bad. I managed to get this for some reason appeared through an Amazon seller. You know, one of the marketplace sellers, and they were advertising it brand new for £12, and so I just grabbed it. And when it turned up, it was sealed. It wasn't the official sort of PlayStation factory seal, but it was in really, really good condition, to the point where there's like no blemish on the manual, the disc, or anything. It is as close to new as it could be, but I kind of don't know whether it is new. I tend to think it's not, judging by the fact that it's not the correct cellophane. You know, the usual PlayStation branded wrap. Gonna have to grab a copy. Neptune, yeah, definitely. And I'm nearly certain that the PAL version has a 60Hz mode, so anybody picking up the UK version should be fine. God, so many little environment details, like the moths around the light. Where's the dog? Here we go. So did I actually keep the... No, I didn't. I'm very tempted. This is very up my street. Yeah, I'm really impressed with it so far. Really, really impressed. Unforgivable. A wire is bound to the poor animal, sticking deeply into the dog's neck.
Go now, and don't get caught this time.
So I'm not teaming up with a dog just yet. Is it still not going to let me do that? So I must have to send the dog through, I assume. What was the dog's name? Was it Huey? There wasn't any... Was there anything this way? Now I've got my kick mechanic. Can I actually knock things down? I want to know what these red urns do. I'm very cowardly when it comes to these games my first time through, so don't be surprised if you see me do this a lot. Oh, okay. All I wanted to do was save. Hello indeed, yeah. So you use the right analog stick to control the dog. Nice. It's like an Outbreak AI character.
Thank you. You saved me. Come here. Come on, boy. What's your name? Huey? So you're Huey. Well, hi, Huey.
London Metropolitan, hello. The artificial intelligence of dogs is terrible. Huey has befriended you. Give him commands via the right analog stick. Up, normal, battle. Increases. Okay. So you're called Huey. Okay, so you can get. Oh, nice. Okay. If Huey begins to act disobediently, scold. I'm not going to scold him. He just saved my life. Praise. Excellent. It's like the Last Guardian before its time. This game just got 10 times scarier now than the dog can potentially be. Exactly. Yeah. I don't even want to think about that just now. Sit and stay in this location. Huey may ignore some commands. In those instances, try to approach Huey and reissue command when you... If time. Right, the scold command. I don't want to use the scold command. Dog has been saved to your file. The clock etches out a moment. No, of course it does. I know what I'm doing. So.
Huey. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Huey.
Does he follow? Yeah, of course he does. It's Leon Ashley. Come on, you know Huey's going to be more formidable than Ashley. I will say, Fiona in the cutscenes looks phenomenal for a PlayStation 2 era character.
Huey. Huey.
So what happens if he
Go,
searches?
Huey.
Go, Huey.
Go, Huey.
I wonder if there's like hidden items in the game that you like. Is he like an early version of the Genesis scanner?
Huey.
I assume Huey's going to have to fetch that up there, is he? Oh no. Maybe so.
Huey. Come on.
It's hard for me to get up. Where is Huey?
Huey. 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 Huey.
Huey!
Huey. Come on.
That's it. Come on. This feels like it's suddenly become the Last Guardian. I won't lie.
Go, Huey.
So Leon's Huey. Yeah, exactly. Broken marionette. Now we're in Devil May Cry territory. Its strings have been cut in various places, rendering the puppet unusable.
Huey.
This isn't Resident Evil. Hello, Jerry. How are you, sir? And I tell you what, it might not be Resident Evil in name, but it certainly felt like it at times. Okay, you're not running around with a samurai edge or a shotgun, but you know, there's definitely the DNA of Resident Evil in here. God, even that medallion. Look at that medallion. Almost expect an umbrella symbol to just slot right in. Metal used during the alchemic refining process. Your basic run-of-the-mill alchemic component.
Huey.
Need to. No, good. I can't go around that way. Okay.
Huey. I'm a member of STARS.
Oh, Jerry, please, you don't have to do this, man, but thank you. Jerry. And well done for the sub harbour. And thank you again, Jerry. Thank you, man.
Huey. I'm a member of STARS.
Jerry, please. Please stop it. Don't make me humble. I do very much appreciate all the support I get from you guys, and Jerry, you are more than generous with your support. Far more than generous. Thank you, man. I appreciate it very much. Ivan Raptor, thank you very much for the follow. And welcome guys. So just while there's some new faces who've just turned up in the last few minutes, I will repeat, as it says in the description, I've not played this game before. I'm aware of Haunting Ground, I've been aware of it for many years. This is my first time through. I'm not asking for advice or anything like that, so I'm just going to try and play it as blind as I can, so please forgive me if I am like lingering in areas, and you know, if you've obviously played the game before and you know the way I should be going. I just sort of politely ask to not tell me if that's okay, because I'd just really like to share this first time experience with you guys as sort of purely as I can, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I missed the poll, by the way, for Retro City. Thank you very much for the follow. I missed the poll for GT. What is he streaming at 10 o'clock, everyone? Has he got his No Man's Sky wish, or is he back on Resident Evil?
Come on.
It was a tie. That's impressive with a four-way split as such. Because I will vacate the internet at 10 to make way for GT, and then I'll come and watch him with you guys. Just look at this! Look at this atmosphere! Look at it! It's a Resident Evil game. Jerry, please stop spending your money, please. What more can I say? He wants to stream Gaiden, really, but that's Adam. Retro City subscriber Prime, thank you very much. That's a freebie for the month, so I appreciate it. Thank you. Why is Huey whining? No. Huey! Why did you howl?
Good boy.
Why did he howl? Neptune and I, as you saw me post using the podcast Twitter earlier, are looking to do Gaiden next week, all being well. Fear not, we're going to break it up into small bite-sized chunks for you guys. It's not going to be like an epic 6-hour stream while we play it from start to finish. We'll probably do it in something like 3 or 4 parts. Because no one needs to look at that few pixels for such a long time. But it should be fun. shut the door. Let's hope... Let's see, Huey's growling at this woman who appeared to be okay at the beginning. Clock Tower and Nintendogs, indeed.
Come on.
She looks busy preparing dinner. It's literally as simple as that, is it? Perhaps this isn't the best time to strike up a conversation. Okay. We'll just run around this castle with a thing that's trying to kill us whilst the lady just prepares dinner, and we won't talk to her. Okay. Gaiden is canon. It is. Well, if anyone's read Neptune's article, that's on the Resident Evil podcast.com, he makes a case for it, guys. He does make a case for Gaiden. And that's something we'll look at extensively during the stream. This wall looks weak here. Maybe if I hit it hard enough I can break through. Yes, so Sean was saying I'm going to narrate Sean's playthrough, adding some lore commentary to it. That doesn't mean, yeah, I'm going to be... Nick and I will be basically playing off each other and we'll both be speaking. It's not just me playing and Nick speaking on his own. We'll sort of do like a back and forth. Kind of like we did with the Resistance podcast, if anybody saw that one. I was sort of showing Nick the ropes with Resistance. Cracked plate key. I get to combine an item. No, I don't. Rest. Okay, I don't get to combine them. I assume I've got to go back to that typewriter and make a rest key. I've got a panel here. What could this be used for? There appears to be a slot of sorts. Could this be some kind of lock? I assume this is what I use rest for then, is it? Nick understands the importance of Gaiden, indeed. And this, the podcast streams will be a little bit different, as we've explained, in that they're going to be streamed live from the actual podcast's YouTube account. Ooh. It's the bugs from the Mummy. You've obtained refined antimony? Antimony, okay. A hardened clump of antimony powder used to throw at enemies explodes on impact, electrifying the enemy more potent than... Okay. And that's actually... Seeing that little alcove there has reminded me that I didn't check the outdoor area earlier. I don't know how often you've got to do this, so forgive me if it gets really annoying with the endless Huey shouts. This is probably needless backtracking, but I don't want to miss anything. Time date to be announced tomorrow, although that's not the only announcement you should be looking at, because I do think we're going to get our first village information at 2 o'clock UK time. I think is that something like 9 AM, 10 AM Eastern Standard Time.
Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Huey.
Where have you gone?
Huey.
Okay, you... Come this way. Come this way. That's it. This is very Last Guardian. If anyone who's played The Last Guardian will know, this is very similar.
Go, Huey.
Go, Huey.
Ah, that's it. I'm hoping it's something that builds, so by like the end of the game, Huey's basically responding all the time. Yay! What is this? Is this the Haunting Grounds version of Crufts? It literally is, isn't it?
No.
A handy ball that can be used for playing simple games with canine companions. Ridiculous. So I assume this is like a training area.
Go, Huey. Huey. Good boy. Huey.
In fairness, this does mirror Resident Evil quite well in that it feels like I'm trying to control an AI partner in Outbreak.
Huey. Go, Huey. Good boy.
Okay, drop something. Viola Madasi, I do have to come here then. Used to create dog-based items. Okay, right, I'm with it then. And
Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey. Go, Huey.
lovely. Kick the ball. This is. I appreciate this. Is truly thrilling to watch. So we'll get back to the game fairly soon. Hinges rusted as try as I may. I can't open the door.
Huey.
Certainly seems to be more in this area than meets the eye, but I can't seem to interact with a lot of it.
Huey.
So we will get back. I'll go and make that plate, the rest plate.
Huey. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Typewriter was this way, wasn't it? I haven't had the other side of that door yet. So where are the red X's?
Huey. Good boy.
So, oh god, mate, he's back. So when the screen goes negative, that's when that's like when I have the sanity meter.
Huey.
I heard footsteps just then, so I'm not going to linger.
Huey.
The game so far has exceptional like world building and design, because I didn't mean to shut the door. I'm not having to refer to the map a great deal. It has that early Resident Evil thing of you getting to know your bearings very, very quickly
Huey.
without having to rely on a map all the time. Like I've already sort of mentally planned the route for certain areas in my head, and it's just joyous to behold. Sort of have a good sort of indication of like which way to go. It's just testament to great game design.
Huey.
Bathroom. Search for a recovery point to calm Fiona from a state of panic and completely restore her stamina. However, please note a restore point does not be used while you're being pursued by an enemy. Makes sense. The toilets in the castle are communal. I guess I'll try holding it in for now. I love the slow build up. I like the fact that it's not relentless. You know, I was expecting it to be totally chaotic and like mostly chases from what I did know of the game, and the fact that I've been playing it for like an hour and a half now, and I've had like 2 chase sequences and just a lot of exploration and puzzles is wonderful. It's a game that wouldn't be made now, that is for sure. This is very Clock Tower, this. That is extremely Clock Tower. I hope it's not as unforgiving as Clock Tower, because Clock Tower sometimes, like, if you literally hide in the wrong place, you're just dead instantly. Toilet stalls. Shades of Outbreak. Couldn't seem to examine that. No.
No.
Hey, I didn't want to do that.
Huey. Huey. Huey.
The healing power of water. Holy water. Oh, don't mind if I do save spot. I know what I've got to do here. This is very much an Ashley puzzle from RE5, isn't it? So, come on here, Huey.
Come on.
what did that open then? The words Pura Cella are written here, puppet room. I believe that's what that means. Okay.
No.
No. Didn't mean to do that.
Good boy.
I've got a marionette to hang then. But I want to know what did that open? No. Well, this looks like it's straight out of a hallucination version, doesn't it? Why puppets? A doll has been stabbed with small iron sticks. The place is so freakish. If they come alive, this is seriously an old build of RE4. Just gonna go out of this room as quickly as possible. Just bear with 1 second. And now a wall of eyes.
Go, Huey. Go,
I don't
Huey.
want to stand on that rug.
Go, Huey.
I really don't want to go. Why should I? Acta est fabula. I assume that means something like you are dead then. Well, I'm surprised we lasted that long, in all honesty. It's a bit nasty, isn't it? It's certainly a trial and error section. Oh no, you can skip cutscenes. I did die. I stood, Nick, on this carpet, and it fired a load of darts out the eyes and impaled Fiona to the wall. Although it was very, neatly done off screen. I guess I can't go that way then.
Go, Huey.
So even Huey won't go, and I assume I can't
Good boy.
do anything in here then. Locks close. I wonder if there's any way to raise this. I wonder if that's what the plate is then. Over here. Yeah, okay.
Come on. Good boy. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Where's he gone?
Huey. Huey. Come on. Sit.
Yay. Another chair. They're like chairs in alcoves. There are not many people in these alcoves at Christmas time. That is a very obscure quote, if people know it.
Who is this?
You must pay attention now, Fiona. Be wary of Ricardo. Your asshole.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? Good boy.
Whoa. Ah!
Huey!
No, 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 go, go. I want the item on the table. Ah! Oh shit, shit, shit! That unlocked the door, so that'll go back to the... That's just the main hall, look. There's nothing to actually tell you what like your health is like, is there? Coats of arms. Oops. Protect them. God. Oh, it's a dead end. Please open, please open. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Quick! How clear is it? Is that like, is he gone for a duration now, or can he literally be back in like 30 seconds like Mr. X? Let's just shut this door. Right, so he can come back quite quickly. What does the magnesia do? Is that image? It'll explode. So it's a damage dealing item. Okay. That looks like it's going to be a puzzle. I hope that's not Huey getting hurt. Coloured urns, we keep seeing. No, I no idea what they are. You can't even interact with them. Shit.
Huey!
So the music's gone again. I feel like I kind of need to go that way, really. Right, I'm gonna try and get past the door from that sort of rocking chair room. I would much prefer tank controls, to be honest, Nick. I really would. You can probably see me turning around a bit and making mistakes. Whoa. I'm not in control. I am partially in control. No, what is going on? I can't even go into a menu or anything. I can only... I look to be quite injured. So it looks like the only visual guide you've got that you're injured is her literally holding her side. Oh, my sanity's being affected again. Oh god. Because if I go up this ladder, Huey's not going to be able to follow me. You see, seeing some emulation artifacts here. Great. Please tell me this is a glass roof and that when he walks on it he'll fall through it. It's really weird the way he scratches himself. No, okay. Quick, quick. No, my sanity's not good. It's like a horror version of Ico, yeah. Oh god. Oh god, he's still chasing me. I can't open any of these doors. Keeps falling over. I'm gonna have to use a sanity thing, I reckon. Wait. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm going to get, God, get completely lost. Can't even use that. I'm running as fast as Fiona's legs will carry her. God, this isn't going to be good. I'm going to get trapped in here, aren't I? Oh, what is this? Oh dear. Was that really necessary? That was file. I think that was implied exactly what you thought it was, Nick, in all honesty. Yeah, that went somewhere, that did. I've heard this game does deal with some very, very adult themes and things like that, and that was certainly very true.
Good boy. You sit.
No, that was quite strong. Who he calls her my darling. I can't go that way, damn it. Oh, no. It's going wrong already. I believe this will take us... Oh no, it's not. Oh no, there's these things now. So we're back here. Oh god, we're back here. This is not the way I thought it was going to be. But on a... Oh, okay. Right, neat. It is 10 o'clock UK time, so I will clear the way because I know everybody will want to go and watch GT stream, so I can actually save here. Brilliant, I can save here, and then we've got an elaborate chase sequence for next time to begin with. Well, as first impressions go, I think that's actually a pretty awesome game, to be honest. It kind of, in some ways, it is very much like a Clock Tower successor, but it does feel, in its own way, like a lost Resident Evil title in some respects. Not so much with the characters and like the enemy and the dog mechanics and things like that, but just certainly in the locale, this definitely does feel like it could have been the original version of Resident Evil 4's castle and location, and that's really interesting, and it's really exciting to see it actually. So I'm going to leave it there, but first impressions are really good. Really excited to see where this game's going to go, in all honesty. Just a really unusual place to end the previous death on. It was creepy and weird, and quite strong in terms of sort of content, really, even though it was all off screen. Quite tastefully done, if you can call it that. So with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. I want to say thank you to Jerry for being extremely generous. We've got subs for Neptune, PC Worth and Harbour, and we've got Retro City using his monthly Prime sub, which I appreciated. Thank you all very much. Thank you, Jerry. You are spoiling me, my friend. And I will leave it there. Thank you very much. I'll try and get back to this as soon as we can. It'll probably, I don't know whether it'll be this weekend or into next week, but obviously we do have the Gaiden stream next week. I will leave you. Have a great rest of your week. Have a good Friday, great weekend, and I will hop over to GT stream and see you there. Take care. Have a great time, like I say, and bye bye. I'm waffling now. I apologise. See you very soon.